Intro.
What up, though?
Good morning.
What's happening?
Well, we might let this out in the afternoon. Good day.
Yeah. Happy Thursday.
Wednesday-ish.
Yeah.
Late Tuesday.
Whenever we get to it.
The pod.
Yeah. Another episode of Dudes Talking
Shtuff. Do we just go right in?
Yeah, thanks.
All right. To those sports all over the world. Anyway, Seth Rollins wins the 2019 Royal Rumble.
Yeah, his prize is a 1v1 WrestleMania match with Brock Lesnar. Fake or real?
Old people are back.
Who?
Jeff Jarrett.
The guitar guy?
Yeah, all these guys were in the Royal Rumble. Jeff Jarrett, Kurt Angle, Jeff Hardy, and Rey Mysterio.
Didn't Rey Mysterio kill a guy or something?
Who knows? He's back.
I think he killed a guy.
Mask or no mask?
Allegedly.
Ooh, mask. We'll say mask.
I hope mask.
Yeah,
Mask. Contacts, no contacts.
We'll
Contacts were nice. Do you remember the whiteout he kind of started with?
Oh, yes. I think that was after he took the mask off.
Well, then when he put it back on, then he kept them.
Okay.
I feel like it'd be uncomfortable. Moving on. We're doing real fast today.
We've got the 61st running of the Daytona 500, February 17th.
That shit is boring.
Boring.
Yeah.
Wait.
My God.
Can we bet on it?
I'm sure you can bet on
Who's
it.
a racer, though? Is Jeff Gordon still doing it?
No.
No?
Jimmy Johnson.
Is that real?
Oh, yeah.
I thought you just
Yeah,
said
it sounds like a foreign name.
He's a good bet.
No. That's
Jimmy Johnson or anybody with the last name Bush.
All right.
Bet on them.
Got it. All right. Ireland beat Scotland 22-13 to win the Six Nation Rugby Championship. This last time Ireland won, Clinton was in the White House, by the way.
Oh, wow. That was a good era. I think U.S. sports should follow this European model where it seems that every time they play a couple games, they give out a trophy.
I like it.
Like, why not?
We celebrate scoring. Why not more championships?
Yeah. NFL, every couple weeks, just throw out a trophy. Like, week 3, champions.
But then Brady would have
a lot
12.
of trophies. Yeah.
No, if you do it early in the season, usually.
Yeah, you're right. It takes
always
me a little while.
start
It takes me a little while. All right.
And in skiing, downhill skiing, the GOAT, GOAT, Lindsey Vonn announced her retirement.
Yeah.
You big skiing
No, we
fan?
take that serious here.
Hey.
I got a stat: 4
Respect
World
to
Cup
go.
overall champ with 3 in a row, 3 Olympic medals, 7 World Cup medals, 19 seasons, and podiumed 137 times.
Shit.
Yeah, seriously, go. And she's still young. Also, she's
How old is she?
a model on the side.
Old enough to party.
Definitely.
Old enough to party?
I mean, she's probably 35.
Dated Tiger Woods,
Oh, really?
bro. What have you done?
Yeah. Super Bowl. Let's just move on.
The Super Bowl, man.
What have you done with Tiger Woods?
We're gonna have a lose party, but our team that we wanted to win didn't win.
Yeah. Which I knew kind of deep down would happen.
What are we talking about?
The Super Bowl.
No, our team won.
Well, I mean, we won money.
Yeah.
we did bet on the right team this time.
Correct.
I would have gladly lost.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Not only.
You guys did that.
Yeah. I mean, that's But we didn't lose, so
That's true.
right.
Yeah.
We didn't make it.
Fuck the pass. Was it good for you? The Super Bowl.
Yes, no. I would say over the Super Bowls I watched, it would probably be near the bottom as far as excitement level. I don't think it was like a horrible game like everybody's saying. I mean, it was a decent performance, but from what we've seen, especially the last few years, I'd rank it near the bottom of
Fair.
Super Bowls.
Was it good for you? How was your viewing of the Super Bowl?
I randomly checked it on my phone on
Okay.
Google every now and again, and
yes,
it really
you did,
didn't
though.
change much. Yeah, I was like, oh man, in the first quarter, and there's 3 points. That's
Nice.
boring as shit. So,
Yeah, I was violently sick, so I didn't watch anything. But the internet told me it sucked. The
Yeah.
halftime show sucked.
heard that sucks.
Tom Brady sucked. Yeah, he still
The
won.
halftime show was pretty
Even
great.
the guy that won Super Bowl MVP, they said that sucked. So everybody would just say it sucked. So I'll go with that.
Edelman had a good performance. Honestly, though, I think the MVP could have gone to Mr. Rockhill.
Should have.
The
homeland.
I think that would have been pretty fitting.
And he's on the same team as Rock Hill native and favorite No Room for Dicks.
No room for dicks.
Cordero
There you are.
Patterson.
I have a question. Since you watched it, how were the commercials?
They weren't bad. I think it's a little different, man. I don't think that it's...
That's cool.
Well, at that, yeah. I mean, they definitely had some good commercials. They did a Bud Light, the Dilly Dilly campaign they do. They did that mixed with Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I think last year that was making people cry.
They killed the Bud Knight this year. So.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I heard that.
Dragon.
Oh,
Came
shit.
and breathed fire on everybody. So
Killed the Dilly Dilly.
the commercials were okay.
Dilly.
I think it's just a little different. I feel like you can see like all these commercials before the Super Bowl even comes out if you want
that
to.
Sucks.
It's a little different than when you watched them when you were younger. This is the first time and maybe the only time you'll ever get to see it. So
you got for next year?
Man, you know what?
Way too early
put this on
predictions.
here, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna change this once preseason and all that crap starts. But
We'll let you change once.
all right. So right now, gun to my head, the San Diego Chargers are gonna bounce back, man. I'm gonna put them in the Super Bowl, and it's gonna be a battle for LA. Rams are coming back too, baby.
This was my pick too.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Let's high five. Wow.
I think it'll be the final run of the river.
In the new stadium, I think.
Yeah,
I think that's next year.
It's one of those football moments. You
Yeah.
know? Could happen.
And the Rams are gonna be the new Buffalo Bills because they're gonna lose again to the Chargers next year.
Yeah. Moving on to the NBA, we had the trade deadline. Hard to ignore. It actually took up more media spotlight than the Super Bowl leading up to the Super Bowl. NBA is slyly taking all that thunder.
It's amazing what one brow can do.
I think the biggest moves were, the possible AD that never happened trade, Kristaps to Dallas, which was actually a little beforehand for a bunch of expirings.
Still counts, yeah.
And Marc Gasol went to the Raptors for Valanciunas, Miles, and Wright. I don't think anything else was super move the needle. I mean, Fultz got traded to the Magic.
Yeah, I'm hoping the kid can bounce back. I'm rooting for him.
Oh, yeah.
2 years in, though, he's played like 30 games.
He really, really loves Chick-fil-A, and I can't. Anybody that loves Chick-fil-A that much, I support.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Yes. So, best trade, probably Marc Gasol to the Raptors. Kristaps not even going to play this year. This is a tank move. They're going to actually got rid of a lot of their better pieces, their veterans, and now they're just going to let Luka average a triple-double, go out there and really ball.
I like that deal for both teams. I like the trade for both teams, assuming the Knicks were a competent organization. They could sign a free agent because they do have a lot of cap.
They're not going to.
I have a feeling they're not going to get them either.
Going to.
Like they have enough money to sign two. They're talking about KD and Kyrie, but like, is this really going to happen? I know they've had cap room once or twice before.
Their last big free agency signing was probably Amari Stoudemire.
Yeah, because they traded for Melo. Well, they re-signed him that one time. So,
but I mean, what? And he didn't even pan out there. Didn't work out. I don't put any faith in that organization.
Yeah. So then, I guess
best trade, Marc Gasol.
I like Gasol to the Raptors. I think it's a good move.
It's a game changer.
Tobias Harris to the Sixers also.
Oh, I forgot that one.
That one.
I'm
not ready to say they have the roster comparable with the Warriors. I've seen that comparison as far as the starting five. They're good, and they could be really good, but you can't compare anybody to the Warriors.
They have no bench. You think the Warriors have no bench? They got no bench. Somebody gets hurt. That team's not doing anything.
Well, they just got Jonathan Simmons for Markelle Fultz, so there's
that is true.
15, 20 minutes
actually,
of 20, 25 minutes wing play.
That actually helps.
I think they still got
they still don't have a
TJ McConnell point guard.
They don't have a big time 6-man. JJ Kent is just not that anymore.
He's a starter, baby.
Is he the guy?
He starts.
I was sure curious.
Oh yeah.
All right, but Warriors still better.
Oh yeah.
Do you think the Tobias trade is better than the Marc Gasol trade?
I think they're both pretty close. I like that both of these teams are making moves to try to win right now. I think it's awesome. I think the East is going to get crazy.
I'm not out here acting like we're scared of the Warriors. Did you see LeBron's quote, though?
No.
They asked him why the East was getting so stacked, and he said, because I'm not there anymore.
I think LeBron saw it coming and chose to go west.
I think so, too.
He knew he wasn't going to win again. The Bucks got somebody, too. They got Nikola Mirotic from the Pelicans. They basically flipped Thon Maker for Stanley Johnson and then traded Johnson for Mirotic.
I like Thon Maker, though.
I do too, but this is another move where this team's trying to win right now. A big forward who can shoot threes fits perfectly with Giannis and the Bucks. I think that could be a low-key under the radar.
Favorite trade?
I'm going to lean towards Marc Gasol.
I think I am too.
Slightly.
But it's only for this year. If they can, the thing about the Sixers that makes you hold back is Tobias might be gone next year.
He could. I don't know. They say they want to sign him, but
I don't see why he wouldn't. But he's going to want a lot of money.
The money has to come from somewhere. Yeah, he's a max contract guy.
Possibly, and I don't think he's going to take a cut.
He was putting up 20 points in LA. He's got a solid 3-pointer.
So they have finally brought the All-Star game to Charlotte.
The
home base. I'm going to stay away from Charlotte that entire weekend.
Avoid like the plague.
I keep seeing all this awesome stuff going on. Dave Chappelle's coming to town, and I was like, oh, what's going on? It's an All-Star weekend. This ticket's probably
no.
So
they may have been at face value. They are not anymore.
All right, so we're going to start off the drafted this year again. Giannis and LeBron.
They televised it.
I missed the I missed that part.
You could get most of it from Twitter. But they definitely had some good highlights.
So who drafted better? I have the lineup.
Yeah, let me hear it.
I have LeBron drafted Kevin Durant, Kyrie, Kawhi Leonard, and James Harden. Two, really, either way.
Yeah,
I would say.
Katie's taller.
It's not his fault. There's no centers in the start besides Joel Embiid. And Giannis picked him second. He knew what he was doing. So Giannis had Joel Embiid, Curry, Paul George, and Kemba. So he has 2 point guards. And he's running a Kemba Walker, Curry 1 and 2, and a Paul George at the 3, Giannis at the 4, and Embiid at the 5. Who would win? Who's your favorite lineup?
If we're talking about the starting 5, I would lean towards LeBron just for the death lineup potential there. I think Giannis probably has more balance, top to bottom. And if you were probably starting a season, but a 1 game, LeBron at the 5, let's do it.
I completely agree. I think Giannis' team in the league is better. But during the All-Star game, where there's absolutely no defense and just everyone's just going all out, LeBron team is the team. Plus, that means you have Kemba or Curry supposedly guarding Harden. And that's not going to work out. Now, I do want to say 6 man for each team. LeBron drafted Anthony Davis.
That's pretty solid.
Which, once you add him in that lineup, and Giannis's was Middleton. So I really think.
Yeah, I'm definitely giving LeBron the edge.
LeBron edges at that point.
Also, James Harden got drafted like second to last round for the starters. Does the NBA hate him?
You sent me that link where you got to draft this team. I drafted him like second or third each time.
I did too. At the latest, he was my second or third pick. He went, I think, 4th overall.
He might have been my number 1.
I would have thought about it. It would be between him, Steph, and KD, I'd imagine.
Yeah, and I think I might have went him and then Embiid was my way of doing it. But
I'm just saying, I think the NBA's got some beef. Holy.
Because they don't like the style?
I'm just saying, why wouldn't? He's the MVP of the league.
Kobe Bryant says when you're playing that magnificent that people have to find reasons to tear down your game. That's how you know you're doing too well.
Kobe knows.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to move on and pick winners for the Slam Dunk Contest.
Oh, yeah.
We have Miles Bridges from Charlotte, the local team, Sky Miles. John Collins from the Hawks, who's I believe their power forward. Dennis Smith Jr. from the Knicks, I like that. And the last guy, I don't even know. He's from the Thunder. His name is.
Oh, I got you.
You got it? It's
Hamidou Diallo.
Yeah, that guy. So who's your pick? Trent, who's your pick?
John Collins is favored.
Yeah, excellent pick, right?
John Collins is favored in this matchup.
Is he?
Yeah, but you know what?
Can you bet on?
I think you have a problem.
You can, my good man.
I think you have a gambling problem.
I'm gonna go.
To trend.
I'm going with the true rookie. I'm going with Miles Bridges. I feel like the young guys show up, but I could see Dennis Smith Jr. taking this as well because this is basically like his finals appearance.
Yeah, I feel like Dennis Smith Jr. should be the favorite. I was surprised to hear John Collins, especially a big, being the favorite.
Plus 120. Just saying.
Wow.
Wow. Dennis Smith Jr. plus 300. Miles Bridges plus 200, and Diallo is plus 500. Whatever that means.
Yeah, I'm going to pick, and this might be because I actually watch these games. I'm picking Miles Bridges too, but mainly because have you seen like when he goes up, like it's head above the rim type stuff.
Sky high. And
that's mid game. So I'd imagine he's got some time to do some looping and some twirling. That's what I'm thinking.
I could see it.
Can we go back to looping and twirling instead of jumping over stuff? I'm just, at some point, stop. A Fiat's really not that tall, and stop jumping over like guys that you just found in the crowd that were 5'6".
What if they jump over stuff that's on fire?
Yes,
100% in
level. Through a fire loop.
Yeah.
Woo! I mean,
or like there's like electricity going through it, right? And if they touch it, they get shocked.
Do it in the dark with just the ball glowing and the rim, like just. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I want to make it a little interesting. Since you took Bridges, I'm gonna switch to Dennis Smith Jr.
Okay. That way we got something to talk about.
Yeah. I want to tell you
something for next time. All right, and now the 3-point contest, and this is a lot of guys. So I'm just gonna go fast.
I got the odds for them too.
Do you, man? Devin Booker from the Suns, Seth Curry from the Blazers. Didn't know that's where he was. Steph Curry from the Warriors, Danny Green, Raptors, Joe Harris from the Nets, Buddy Hield from the Kings, Damian Lillard from the Trailblazers, Chris Middleton from the Bucks, Dirk from the Mavs, the Great, and Kemba Walker from the Hornets. And you have odds. Who's favored?
Steph Curry's favored.
I always feel like that he goes out there, people that are that big name, and they don't take this that serious as the under guys do.
I 100% agree with you. I would not be picking Steph Curry.
I pick his brother over him.
Oh yeah, the same thing. This is his moment to shine. Steph
don't need this.
He's gonna be in the finals this year. What does he care?
He's doing them a favor by participating in this.
Success on the Blazers. They'll be in the playoffs, but they're not gonna be in the finals.
And the same thing to me kind of goes for Devin's a bigger name. Dame Dollar ain't worried about this.
Devin, I could see him trying to play out in this though. His team's won like 14 games this year.
Dirk's not having a good shooting year, and he's just old. This is just a goodbye.
Oh yes,
100%. It's just a goodbye.
He's actually the lowest odds to win. He's plus 1,500. Kemba, Middleton are both plus 1,000.
Wow.
But yeah, in this, you know what?
Kemba's he's in the All-Star game as well. Him and Middleton. I don't know if this is quite that big of a deal for them. I mean, it's nice to get the limelight.
Icing on the cake. Even though I think icing is the best part of the cake.
Disagree.
Yeah,
strongly disagree.
I would not eat plain cake. Is all I'm saying.
Maybe have pound cake.
Moving on. I'm picking Buddy Hield. I think he's got a good shot. He's a younger player. Teams fighting for a playoff spot. This will give the Kings some recognition. Buddy Hield go win the 3-point contest.
Okay. I was going to be local, and just because I happen to have his T-shirt on, go Kemba Walker. But I'm going to try to do a dark horse instead. I'm going to go Danny Green. I'm going to say he's been around the league. He's going to have a lot of homies kind of there, like, yeah, man, do it. And he's going to kind of ball out. That could actually go the other way. Could have too many friends and have a hard night in Charlotte the night before. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to go Danny Green.
The city that doesn't sleep.
The city that sleeps at
until
2 a.m.
about 2 a.m.
2 a.m. We done. We better get out the street. And you said you picked Buddy.
I'm going Buddy, man. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much really the only thing left at this point is a couple buyout candidates, which I haven't really seen them get finalized yet. We'll probably be talking about that on the next pod.
I think DeAndre's getting bought out.
DeAndre Jordan?
Yeah.
Does that mean he's going to the Lakers?
Probably. And someone could pay him like a little more.
I don't think once you get waived, I think you just
minimum.
You just pick whoever you want. You're gonna get paid the same.
Oh.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens. We'll talk about it on the next pod. We are moving on to Netflix and Judge.
And execution.
Yeah, a lot of execution. We're reviewing The Punisher 2.
Yeah, season
Marvel.
2.
Yeah, season 2. Marvel Netflix Productions, soon to be Fuck Trenton Media once Netflix cancels
it because I got the people doing it. What's the starring? John Bernthal, Amber Rose, Reva, Ben Barnes.
I saw that name. I was
Georgia Wingo,
the Amber Rose one.
Yeah. Throw the middle name in there.
Josh Stewart. Well, yeah. Why did she decide to? Like Amber Reva was a lot better. I don't like her. That character.
It's because people Google it, you know. She gets pulled up too.
Spoilers. Go ahead. Skip ahead. Probably 5 minutes.
We're actually going to spoil some stuff for us too because I didn't finish the last episode and I think Young Trenton made it 0 minutes into it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. A lot of
we're talking
time.
A lot of Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, so I want to say you did see the first episode. First episode until the fight felt forced. Like they were just kind of just forcing him into wherever they were trying to get him to be, the Punisher.
Yeah, the whole beginning was just felt a little off.
Forced.
And the sheriff's station and stuff like
it didn't feel good. And the like girl that he meets and she dies, so it gives him a reason to be angry. You know, it just he fell in love in the night and it was ended just that same day. You know.
Yeah, I never read the comics, but to me, Punisher seemed to be pretty much a lone wolf kind of guy, and it seemed like at the beginning they were just trying to pack him into a group,
real
collective
fast
kind of thing.
Yeah, trying to force.
And it was awkward.
It was
very awkward, and everybody knew it.
So I'm actually glad she died, so he could just go around and groan and scream and be angry. The fight scene in the first episode is amazing. The action in this series is very good.
It is,
and it makes it worth watching. But the first 6 episodes, once you get to that fight scene in the first one, all the way to like 6 or 7, really good. You think, man, this is awesome. They didn't cash out on it. And then it was almost like somewhere around that 7th, 8th episode, they got the news that there wasn't going to be a season 3. And the scripter was like, or the whoever writer was like, all right. I'm kind of done here, all in general. That's a little sausage running around there for everybody.
This is good. Yeah.
And then we're like, well, I guess if they're cashing out, we'll cash out. And they just kind of stopped doing it. The villains were awful. And any great superhero show, movie, otherwise is made by the villains. That Jigsaw, hashtag not my Jigsaw, that was like Jigsaw's retarded little child.
If you Google Jigsaw, like through anything, he is really messed up.
Sorry, I apologize.
Yeah, he's like super messed up. Deformed, like it looks like his skin was literally ripped off his face and they put it together like a jigsaw puzzle. This one, it looked like they took a red Crayola marker to his face.
It's almost like he mentally sees it worse than it really is.
Which
it's not.
Yeah, I guess I could see that.
That's the only thing I could even try to piece together. Because it was still like at the end of it, when Punisher was in the hospital, he looked worse than he did.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, what is this? Like, he's not out crying and making paper mache mask, homie. Like, he was
awful.
the
mask was so bad.
He was awful. His little gang was forced and awful. They keep forcing the veteran thing. Like, I get the point, but it's forced at this point. I like the girl, the girl who played the young girl that he got involved with.
Yeah.
She actually helped move it along pretty well. But other than that, the villains were awful. Even the guy I really liked at the beginning.
I liked John Pilgrim. I did. I liked him through and through.
I liked him. I just felt, and then I thought the fight at the end with him was kind of drugged a little bit. But it was nice. It was violent.
I'm looking forward to that one.
It's
it's going to be good.
It's pretty good. But I didn't like where they took his character. They never really explained to me why he decided to go the way he went.
I feel like that's the way he was before he turned to the claws.
Right.
That was his little gang.
But why did he decide? I understand you need to break away, but why was his decision? Now I'm this super conservative, no electricity, almost whipping myself in the back for sins instead of out there doing what he was doing a month prior. They didn't really explain the switch, so I didn't believe in it.
Mark of the Beast.
That's just the money calling. You don't worry about that.
Yeah.
So if I had to judge it, I would say watch it for the action alone. I give it a 6 out of 10. But I also love the Punisher. That guy is still meant to play the Punisher. He's phenomenal the entire time as the Punisher.
I do like him.
You know what this season
still
needed?
Pretty grunty.
It needed Micro. Wasn't that his name?
Telling you, he died.
I know, but he was really good in the first one. And without him, that girl was
That's
good.
what the girl was.
But she wasn't good enough. She wasn't him.
It was different.
Yeah, if he was in it still, I feel like this would have been a knockout of the park. Because he'd have been directing him in the Superfly van like he did in the comics.
Yeah.
He would have pimped out his van electronically and done all this cool stuff.
Well, with the girl, I mean, I don't know. It's just different.
Just give me what I want. Give me the comics.
Yeah.
Micro would have been cool to have around.
Watch it, but don't expect phenomenalisms.
It's
not the first season.
I liked it.
Yeah,
I put it around a 7.5. Well, I guess we'll see what the last episode does. But I Daredevil season 3 to me was better, which I guess was the most recent of the Marvels that came out.
Oh yeah. All the Daredevils were probably better than that.
Overall, though, I would put Punisher the series probably number 2 behind Daredevil at this point.
Yes.
I wasn't. I think season 2 of Punisher came out stronger than all the other ones.
Yeah.
Except for Daredevil.
It started off with a bang.
Yeah.
Like, it was probably one of the ones that kept me going better than a lot of the other ones. Iron Fist 1, very mediocre. Actually, it was okay. It was good. It was kind of like strong mediocre. 2 was awful.
Never finished it.
Yeah.
Jessica Jones 2 wasn't that
terrible. The best character I got excited about was that fat kid who went really fast whenever you weren't watching, and they murdered him as soon as he got into it. And I was like, "Damn it, I'm out."
Basically, as soon as they introduced him with his powers, he runs down the street and gets killed.
Oh shit, he can run really fast and just death.
Bam.
Oh well.
Not fast
And then it was
enough.
her mom, and she never brought that up.
Not even once.
Not even once. R.I.P. I think he called himself Wiz.
Yeah. Sorry,
Anyway.
you will be remembered. You'll be missed.
And Luke Cage was good, but it wasn't as good. as
Season
first
2, man. I don't want to go down that path. I like the villain.
Cottonmouth was good. Yeah, and
Cottonmouth should have been around.
well, yeah, they messed up taking him out halfway through. All right, now we're moving on to Trent's picks.
Trent has a pick.
Yeah,
Lock of the week.
I think so, man.
Lock.
I was actually kind of curious about it as well. Is it the
Yeah.
Canadian sport?
Yes.
The,
No, we're
Yeah. Is it
Hockey?
the Wolves?
We're going hockey again.
Okay, cool.
We're doing hockey again Saturday the 16th at 7 p.m.
Dun,
The
dun.
Toronto Maple Leafs at the Arizona Coyotes.
Ow.
Yeah, so who we got?
I'm definitely going with the Coyotes, man. Maple Leafs ain't going to stand a chance. We all know that the natural predator of the Maple Leaf are Coyotes, so it's going to be a done deal.
I agree.
Wrap it up. Put all your money on Coyotes.
I was
Always.
watching a nature doc like 2 nights ago, and there was this coyote just ripping maple tree.
Yeah, just he wants that delicious syrup, man.
Just
Only thing I'll say is, just don't bet against Maple.
What does that mean?
This
What does
means
that mean?
I think you're heading into.
Wait, would you say it was
you're
the
heading
Arizona?
into disappointment.
Arizona.
Like Arizona?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of desert.
You're gonna be
that's those
disappointed.
coyotes. That's where.
Yeah, I get that now.
They're gonna have to go through the cold terrains to get to
I might
that
be
Maple.
making a bad pick.
Oh, that is true.
I don't watch that much
I mean,
hockey.
you still have time to change.
No,
it.
I'm locking in.
Okay.
Coyotes for life.
Coyotes.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, always bet on Coyote.
What about, like starch leaves, like Land Before Time? That's essentially what a maple
Can
leaf is.
coyotes climb trees?
Maybe.
Those leaves are up there.
Maybe. They fall on the ground, man.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're just
It's a
gonna,
waiting
they're just gonna
game.
get
Yeah.
distracted.
This is going to be the
Yeah.
longest game of
Animals,
all
yeah.
time.
Nature breaks limbs off all the time, man. They got that.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so we're going to put
Trent's picking the coyotes.
coyotes.
Yeah,
Definitely
fucking-
not.
And again, I have
bad
no
pick.
idea because I don't watch.
I don't like that face you're making. Yeah, I feel like I made a bad pick.
Canada.
Yeah, I know. You shouldn't.
All right, so our ad of the week this time. Are you looking to promote literally anything? Contact DDS Podcast. Free ad space available. And moving on.
Your ad here.
Your ad here. Just think about how sound. I won't laugh through your ad. I only laugh through our ads because I'm paying me. So we're going to actually, our How High segment, which if you've been joining us all the time, which of course you have,
Yeah.
we've been doing the How High segment from the beginning. We take 3 people doing crazy stuff in the news, decide how high they are, decide who's the highest. And now we've formed a bracket.
Yep.
The time has come for the How High bracket.
To crown the highest.
And we've got 8
Single
teams.
elimination
Single elimination. We got 8 teams. I seeded them myself.
to the death.
And here we go. The first matchup we have is Shark Tank versus fake cow milking. So let me refresh here.
Okay.
The Shark Tank is at 10 p.m. A man walks into a Ripley aquarium. He derobes and jumps into a shark tank. And he actually keeps teasing the security, gets out and then he jumps back in. People are cheering for him and stuff. And he actually flees the scene. And officials believe he was also involved with a violent crime at medieval times. that evening. That's the first guy.
Yeah.
I guess we'll
Yeah,
wait
we
till
gotta
we
hear
hear
the
the
next one. Yeah, we
The other
gotta
one
wait.
was actually our first one. It was based off personal experience.
Yeah.
We went to the state fair, or I did, and I saw at the state fair a line of people waiting with their children to milk fake cow titties.
Yeah,
And
redneck
it was
shit.
really kind of disturbing to watch people cheer for kids after they got done just
Yeah.
massaging cow udders. And that's my other one. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I went. Fish Tank was a top seed.
I mean,
number one
yeah.
seed coming in was looked at as a high contender.
It's hard
And-
to knock out the number one.
yeah, and I think it really, really fastly won that one. I don't even think there was a.
I'm going Shark Tank. You
Yeah.
know, thinking back on it, those kids are just learning valuable tools. So
One day the apocalypse may be upon us, and
hey,
you'll need
Yeah,
those
to
cows.
milk a cow.
you can milk a cow, you can dodge a ball.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, should we just go ahead and go to the first seed on the other side of the bracket?
Hey man, this is your
Let's do it,
yeah.
world.
Ghost Lady versus Rape Hippo.
Oh,
man.
I know this one.
Do
guys
you
won't
know
like
this
my
one?
pick.
So, Paranormal Encounters, a UK lady flies to Australia on vacation. And while she was there, she had a sexual encounter with a spirit, a ghost. And I guess she thought it was a one-night thing. But then when she was on her way home, started feeling some sensations again. And Mile High Club with the ghosts. They are now, the ghost proposed to her recently. And they plan on having ghost babies.
Get this party off right.
Versus Rape Hippo, which happened in a North Carolina zoo where there was damage to the fencing
Enclosure.
system. Yeah, and a hippo got out and he witnessed a very large woman and mistaken her, we assume, and tried to force himself on her sexually. So he actually got so, I guess, enraged with pent-up emotion there that he just forced himself on this woman. And she managed to leave. She got concussion, a few broken ribs, but she jacked him off with her feet.
Boom.
And so he stopped.
Saved
and
her
it
life.
Saved her life, actually.
Masturbated is
Yeah.
the correct.
Oh, I'm sorry for
Yeah.
sensitive ears.
Yeah.
So,
I'm taking Rape Hippo.
are you?
I don't believe Ghost Lady. And
I believe she's
her.
really high.
I believe Ghost Lady is really messed up. Because here's the thing about Rape Hippo.
Boo hoo.
He's pent up. It really wasn't his fault. This isn't anything he drugged himself on. He's on the drug
They've been drugging
of
him.
forced enclosure
Yeah,
and
man.
not letting him run free, like Free Willy.
Do hippos really even want to run free?
Yes, they want to be in
Do
that
they?
water, just chilling.
I was at a zoo and I saw a gorilla eat a pile of shit for 15
That's because he's inside. He doesn't know what else to do, man. He's looked at that same fucking tree for 3 years.
I feel like if he was out, he'd just be over there somewhere else eating a big pile of shit.
At least to be looking at a different tree. Might be eating piles of stuff, shit like
high on freedom.
Hey man, that's just life.
He might be eating like raccoon piles and shit. He's exploring his boundaries. He doesn't get to do that.
People work in the same cubicles for 20 years. Nobody goes out and rapes hippos.
Rapes very large women. I'm going Ghost Encounter.
Well, I see I'm going to be losing this battle.
Yeah, Trent, you're going Ghost Encounter? That's your vote? You're the top
wild cards here. You can go wild. You could go wild.
That's the top seed.
You do have a timer. We could be the upset.
This would be an upset if Rape Hippo
I'm going to say that Rape Hippo was high on freedom. And freedom is one of the highest that you can get.
4 seed.
Rape Hippo.
That other lady is just kind of crazy.
Well, I mean, damn, Rape Hippo, moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
Wow. Man, okay.
Upset alert.
Yeah, that happened. So, our 2 and our 3 seed, we have Richie Rich versus Fifth Meal. Richie Rich was a UK man, came into what actually ends up equaling, what do we say, about $3,000 to $5,000.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Worth of cash. He got so messed up, he went to a convenience store, exposed himself to the clerk, got kicked out, came back, and then put his dick on the counter and started slapping it and laughing.
Dick.
And then spit at her face, and then went outside and spit at another lady's face, tried to take her phone, followed her home, and threw a rock through her window. Versus Fifth Meal, where a Texas man demanded 3 different cars at gunpoint. Where he actually shot one person, by the way, in the leg, trying to get into their vehicle so he could get tacos.
I didn't know that was in Texas.
It was in Texas.
Oh, wow.
So we have Fifth Meal versus Richie Rich.
I'm going to go Fifth Meal.
Fifth Meal?
Yeah, man. That guy was real high. He really, really wanted a chalupa.
You know what?
The other guy just sounds like a dick.
I was completely ready to go Fifth Meal. And I was like, this is Texas, man.
Is that just an average Tuesday in
Texas?
Texas?
Probably what they do.
Yeah, they just shoot people.
Yeah, I'm just going to stick with it. I'm sticking with Fifth Meal.
I was definitely going to go Richie Rich because he came back, and I think they said it was like a day later. So I feel like it might have been like a week.
I never went away.
So he was like going, but I've been out vetoed here again.
Yeah, Fifth Meal, I believe, was Adderall. Upset. Adderall and GTA, I remember. Yeah, Fifth
Meal. So Taco Man
this
moves
bracket
on.
is not working out the way you thought.
Not at all, which is great actually. Dick Slapper down for the count.
Yeah.
Hey,
we
rock it.
We hate
dicks. All right, our other 2 and 3 seed, we have Put a Ring on It versus Flame On. Put a Ring on It.
Flame On.
A Maryland Salvation Army Christmas bell ringer started getting aggressive with Walmart customers, so cops were called. By the time the cops showed up, he was rolling around on the ground in the parking lot screaming, "I am John Wayne!" And then he also hip thrust at the lady cops and said, "Ladies," they tried to arrest him. Versus Flame On, a Philadelphia woman started drinking beer out of bottles before paying for them at a convenience store. When approached, she threw the beer bottles at the owner and then approached the counter and made a bootleg flamethrower out of hairspray and a lighter and lit his front counter on fire. Everyone's okay. She's, of course, in jail. Who do you got? Do you got Put a Ring on It, where he was a Salvation Army bell ringer that got real messed up, started aggravating customers, spinning around parking lots?
Like they're both fucked up.
Yeah, this is like the toughest match.
I'm going with
this is easy for me.
Is it?
I think
Flame On.
Yeah.
For ingenuity. I mean,
McGuyver.
She's fucking high, man. And
Oh,
she
yeah.
made a flamethrower. What's this other guy doing? Ringing a bell and just like,
Yeah.
He's getting paid by like the hour or something.
I think that's volunteer work.
Shit.
No, they give him money. They take people that don't have jobs and give them jobs.
Oh, word.
And they said, I remember in this article, they said they didn't realize he had a medical condition,
Yeah.
which apparently is addiction.
Oh, word.
So,
I'm going with Flame On.
see, I'm going against the grain. I want people to put a ring on.
Well, we don't know
I mean,
if you're
John
against the
Wayne.
grain yet. We don't know.
He's
I'm also going Meth McGuyver over there.
a ring on it because she
She made
created
that
because
all she had was a rubber band and a paperclip.
all right. And what I thought was at least a tough one because I thought that was the hardest matchup so far.
I mean, it was pretty tough.
I didn't blink.
Shot on the hip. Very narrow.
All right, so we're down to our final four. Just to reminisce,
We're going to Louisiana.
our 1 seed, the Shark Tank, versus our 2 seed, the Taco Man.
Ooh.
Or fifth meal. should I
Fifth
say.
meal.
So do we need to recap
I don't
again?
think
so. Yeah.
I'm going to go with Shark Tank.
Definitely a shark.
Over.
The medieval
It's
times
a little
really
closer.
Yeah, I want to know what he did there.
It's the multiple connected.
Yeah, and that they're both places that you would go to, like damn Myrtle Beach.
Yeah,
and just,
hang
like,
out
go
with your
take
family.
10-year-old.
Yeah.
It's all tourists.
Yeah, it's not even like really cool.
This guy have ulterior
He
motives,
exposed
man.
himself to Build-A-Bear.
All right,
That's the last one.
Shark Tank, the 1 seed, no surprise.
No
he's in,
surprises,
so-
moved himself on to the finals.
All right. What are the seeds?
Eliminated Taco Man. And the 4th seed, the underdog, Rape Hippo,
Is it the 4 and the 3?
versus the 3 seed,
Ooh, both underdogs.
Flame On, or Methhead McGuyver.
I'm going to go Flame On.
I agree. I
am as well.
I already thought that Rape Hippo was being forced. So.
Sweet.
I don't think it's being forced, man. You ever tasted true freedom? Huh? You ever snorted a big old line of
I guess
freedom?
when you're born with freedom, it's like a crack baby. I'm
Yeah.
a freedom baby. I don't know how to overdose.
Come on, man. Haven't you ever seen that movie with Brad Pitt and Edward Norton, Fight Club? You know why they put oxygen in the plane, man?
Yeah.
Because it gets you high.
Of course.
Just like freedom.
Just
Man.
like freedom.
So that was unanimous for the actual both of our championships.
Oh, yeah, this is
rounds.
sweet.
We're
The
both
conference championships were a bust.
We're a bust. So that moves on to our finals. The 3 seed, Flame On, aka Methhead McGuyver,
Yeah.
versus Shark Tank, aka Medieval Master.
Yeah. Yeah, the true mystery.
Should we all write it down? How do we do this?
I think we all are going
One
to
or
pick the
two.
same thing.
Behind your hands.
I think we're all
Wait,
good.
who's 1 and who's 2?
One is Shark Tank because he's the 1 seed, right?
Yeah.
And 2 is Flame On.
Yeah.
We have a moment to think, just to think.
Well, yeah, I'll do like a Jeopardy. I'll do the Jeopardy song.
Yeah, do it for me.
We're going to get sued.
It's the little teapot thing.
I don't know what that means.
It's the little anthem to like tip me over. Just anyway, it's
Whatever.
Time's running out.
all right. I'm decided, locked
Yeah.
in.
Gentlemen,
Doom.
please present your answers.
Oh, you changed it. It's unanimous.
Yeah, Shark Tank.
Unanimous. Shark Tank has
Shark
won
Tank takes it.
Yeah, tell
our
us.
How High championship bracket.
The number 1 overall seed. I mean, they had a good run. You know, they looked solid the whole way through the
Yeah,
tournament.
undefeated.
Flame On, though, man. I'm telling you what, that coach is getting serious looks.
Yeah.
You know, next year.
If she makes it out in the next couple of months, because I'm feeling like what we should do here is take this winner, and when we do another we'll do another one.
I think they go into the Hall of Fame, King of Kings.
I think it take the
I think
next
we need
4.
to follow up on him too, like, and see if he does any more crazy shit.
Have them do a championship and then do King
We'll do
of Kings.
4 more championship and King of Kings.
King of Kings.
So you made it into the DTS Hall of Fame, Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Being so messed up.
You think we
So
can find
fucking
this
high.
guy?
Send him like a trophy.
A little baby trophy.
The one
Yeah.
that I gave our
Yeah, that says applause.
says applause that I gave our fantasy winner.
So
We'll
like
take it
call
back.
him and get him on speakerphone. Maybe?
Yeah. He might be in jail.
Well, I mean, they said they used
And we could definitely reach him.
yeah, I mean, the easiest one. The
Yeah.
one in the left.
I'll
Yeah.
put $10.
Yeah, will
in
you
to call him.
yeah, on his commissary?
All right.
Dude,
Hey, congratulations, Shark Tank.
Yeah.
way to go.
Dude, we could actually figure
What
out
are
how
we-
high he was too. We could figure out.
Yeah.
And what he did at medieval times.
I don't think you would remember it.
Like, what did you do at medieval times?
Yeah, why? Where else did you go?
Yeah.
I went and had some
He
dip
went
and
to
dive.
Yeah, he went to a Planet Hollywood.
Well, that's what. I don't even know.
With a
King
style,
of
yeah,
Kings,
King
man,
of Kings.
Shark Tank.
Way to be a champion.
Yeah.
We are moving it on We're skipping the PlayStation Plus reviews till next week
We
because
haven't had time.
it was so jam packed, man.
We haven't had time.
We had a Punisher review, guys. I
Yeah.
actually want to say spoiler that is because we liked it so much.
yeah.
We got on one game and stayed on it. If they all sucked, we'd have been through them all last night.
Yeah.
I'm
There have been
thinking-
times where it's like,
Yeah.
done. This one didn't even work. Done.
I feel like 2 of these are going to
I think next pod is going to
Yeah.
be a nice extended PlayStation Plus review. So
Yeah.
got that to look forward
And I
to.
think we'll throw some surprise games on there, maybe.
Who knows?
Oh,
Little ticklers.
spoiler.
Yeah.
Ticklers.
We're gonna go to our take it as you will.
Or we're
Take
doing.
it as
Should we do a Diddy moment? And we decided I'd like
Oh,
to take that.
We didn't change it on here.
I never changed anything. I was like, take that. All right, who wants to start?
We're gonna get super suit.
You want to go?
Yeah, definitely. My take that. LeVar Ball, baby.
No.
He's back.
He's good for the.
back,
He's
baby.
actually good for the NBA.
He's amazing for the
They
NBA.
can act like they hate him, but he's good for the NBA.
So Lonzo was on the trading block for, I guess, like the whole season since LeBron's been there, pretty much. They had a, they were trying to work out a deal for the Pelicans. LeVar Ball been pretty quiet all year.
He has.
This comes up and he just starts blazing. He like the flamethrowers are out. He's
flame on.
claims. These are just a few of his
Best like
claims.
McGuyver.
Lonzo Ball, best Laker, better than LeBron James. Luke Walton, worst coach he's ever had. And this is the best part. The media outlets are reporting that LeVar Ball is the one that killed the Pelicans deal, which is amazing. And 100% LeVar Ball's will be like, hell yeah. I
Yeah, that
killed
was definitely me.
My son, he's been playing for no Pelicans. And then the best part is like, he's trying to go to the Suns. He's like, the Lakers have a losing, they're giving him a
Culture.
losing attitude.
Yeah.
Let's go to Phoenix where they've won 14 games. But honestly, I do like that as
So he
a
wants all the
situation
kids on there.
for him.
You
But-
call him the LeVar Sons.
I love that.
That's what he wants.
And LeVar Ball gets to be the coach.
You don't think he's
And
already?
then LeVar Ball gets to son his sons on the Suns.
You don't think he's already graphic designed that image? He's
Triple
waiting.
B's.
He's waiting.
But just just the fact that he's back, man. He was quiet for so long. Like maybe he was getting paid. Maybe the checks quit coming. I don't know, man. Something happened, man. But I'm excited to see what happens.
I love how
And
I love
that's
the Luke Walton's the worst coach when one of his coaches was himself.
Couple times.
Well,
Few times.
yeah. So he's like definitely.
LeVar's always
I'm
talking
definitely
about
better.
it. LeVar is definitely the best coach Lonzo's ever had. Yes, LeVar.
Okay, I'll go. I guess my Diddy.
No. If you're guessing, you can't.
Okay, Trent.
What?
What's your take? Oh, he
My
wasn't
take?
ready.
Yeah.
See, my turn. Back to me. My take, not guessing, is definitely. I watched the American Alliance of Football last night when it came on. It was pretty good. It was actually an awful game.
Can you give me a recap? Which league is this?
It's the new, very new football league they're creating that's actually not trying to compete with the NFL, but piggyback off of it. They're realizing there's enough bread to go around, and they're actually, some of the games are actually going to be on NFL Network.
Really?
So NFL's actually kind of bought into it. Now, let's be honest, they're still terrible. Their names, man, like the Salt Lake City Stallions. They're just bad.
The Apollo.
Yeah, it's,
I don't like the
Alliteration.
Orlando
I like it.
Apollos.
I like it.
I don't like it. Also, kind
Take
of,
some stock.
I'm still salty about Steve Spurrier way he left the Gamecocks and he's their coach. But they like whooped the team they played the other night. But you know what I found out? There's a Birmingham team and it's called the Iron. And I thought that was
Another
dumb.
good name.
But then I realized that they're actually making it to where if you went to college somewhere, that's the team you have to play for.
That was going to be my question. Is this the one where the big time college players are kind of regionalized?
Yeah, I think Trent
Which makes a lot of
Richardson
sense.
plays for Birmingham.
Yes, he does.
Another great Trent.
Another, great Trenton.
Excellent.
I do like that concept because I mean there were some, especially if you watch college football a lot. Some guys, may not watch as much NFL, but if you see those big names that you remember in college, you'll go watch them again.
Here's a question on that. So do other people free agents? Because there's two Gamecocks playing for Birmingham. and 2 against South Carolina Gamecocks playing for Florida.
I would imagine so, right?
And does that mean
like the master pool or something?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure these only 2 teams out west, Arizona and Salt Lake City. So they just get all the LA talent. They just get to decide.
Pac-12.
Yeah, which is a pretty big pool. There's just 2 of them.
See out there.
So Spurrier and the Orlando Apollos stomped that ass last night. It was not really a good game, but it was football. Matt Sims was in. You remember Matt Sims? Kind of. Like that name, sort of.
Chris Sims.
Tony
brother.
Romo.
That's all I know.
Yep, he was in there. Lit it up, by the way.
Getting a look? Get a look?
Yeah, they said actually that before the league even started that there was a guy that got pulled up to the NFL and that they completely want that to happen and they actually want the NFL to send people to them if they feel like they need work and stuff.
If I'm not mistaken, that was
like
the number 1 overall pick, Josh Johnson, that ended up playing with the Redskins, the quarterback.
Yeah, it was Josh something. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I like it.
Mark it down. It's correct.
So,
the whole concept sounds really cool.
It's actually pretty good, but I really came not to talk about the game. I just want y'all to know what's going on. I want to talk about why I was watching the game. I was kind of in and out watching it, so I missed a game really because I bet wrong and I was losing money. But there's this really quick running back out there. I happened to notice really fast, looked real good.
Yeah?
Yeah, and his name happened to be Akeem Hunt.
Oh, God.
And I thought that was kind of weird since, a pod favorite.
Where's he from?
I missed that. As I'm saying, it didn't. Pod favorite, Kareem Punt.
Places unknown.
Unknown, yeah.
Oh.
He was just a really, he didn't have any hair, so I guess he would have tried to take care of that. But I haven't seen a recent picture of Kareem Hunt. But I haven't seen a recent picture of Akeem Hunt either. The also fast and quick and agile running back out the backfield who also hates hotel care.
Probably haven't seen him in the same room yet.
I am on to you, sir. But I approve.
Fatthew is all over this case.
Yeah.
Good job, detective.
You're about to be the Brian Windhorse horse.
Are you
the Kareem Punt Windy? I'm gonna write a book.
Except instead of following LeBron James, who's the number 1 overall draft pick, best player of all time, you're following a guy who.
I can't wait to.
An unfortunate situation.
He's gonna be back in the NFL sooner than later.
Yeah, as Akeem Hunt, drafted out of the Orlando Apollos.
I can't wait to come over to your house and see a bunch of pictures with red strings connecting them all over the house, just all over everything, the TV and stuff.
Quick side note before we go to Trent's. I don't know exactly who all the other coaches are, but if I was going to guess, I would have guessed Steve Spurrier would be the one who would most likely not give a shit. But they destroyed it, right? They killed him.
Yeah, they just tore it up. He's not doing anything. He's just there just But he's going to go.
Ball coach.
They want it to be very Pac-12 all offensive. So he's very.
Points are good.
And it was like his team put up like close to 40 something last night.
Good. Mm-hmm. All right, young Trenton, middle-aged.
Yeah, man.
Trent.
We're still working on it.
Yeah, whatever. I think you guys already have heard this take, but the rapper DMX is no longer in jail. As of 1/25/2019, he's a free man.
Thank God.
This is actually a double take.
Freedom.
He can get as high as he wants off that freedom.
Just like
and crack, allegedly. But also, this is kind of a double take because there's a website called isdmxinjail.com, and it's run by one guy, and he keeps it updated pretty much constantly. And that's just, I just wanted to give a little nudge. Yeah, to the power of the internet, and people who have way too much time on their hands.
I've never seen him be incorrect.
It's fantastic.
No. Trust me, I keep up with that website.
I want to say, though, DMX,
every few months.
DMX recently came out publicly and tried to kind of shame younger rappers for being drug rappers. The guy who's in and out of prison, I wonder if he's like putting it on them. Like, I was doing good, guys. I wasn't doing drugs. And then I was listening to Lil Xan. And they say, the fuck is this bullshit? I'm doing crack.
Yeah, I like your DMX impersonation.
Pretty
there. It's
good.
beautiful.
That was on point.
Yeah, really good.
Hey.
Yeah. What, was that DMX?
He did put out a Christmas album, y'all. It was pretty good.
What?
Yeah.
It was like last. You remember they had like that clip of him like doing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed.
Oh. We actually
This
put
is
that.
real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we put that song together. It's great.
Yeah.
I think have you listened to this whole album?
Not the
Not
whole
the whole
album.
album.
I wouldn't mind doing a review on this
I'll
album.
see if I can find it. 'Cause it was
Oh,
hard.
it's
It was hard to find it. Like, cause it's DMX. Nobody really wants to
Yeah.
plug him. So we'll see what we can do. You know.
All right.
All right. That's everybody's Diddy moment. So we're moving on to our quotes, I guess. You want to do the same order? Or?
I don't see why not.
All right. Hit him with it.
Quote to live by. This is a double whammy. Going back to the legend, LeVar Ball. Quote, I'm thinking of Phoenix like this. If you get Lonzo, get Jello, get Melo, I'm trying to build a dynasty. They can't do nothing but go up, but they got to listen and go play our way. My boys are winners, man. The Lakers turned them into losers. LeVar mother effing Ball. Triple B's.
All right. Pro Bowl and NFL offensive tackle Andrew Whitworth on his team, the Rams, Super Bowl loss. Quote, we're all going to die.
That's excellent. You the one who won the spelling bee. I'm the first third grader with a felony.
21.
Gucci.
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 All right. And as always, we like to give our, dirty penny that we clean and let it shine just for a moment. Trent's Corner to talk about things he loves.
Oh, I'm that dirty penny?
No, wait. Young Trenton.
What's up?
He's really excited to talk about this. He actually won a drone in a raffle.
Yeah, man.
Whoa.
Tell
was
tell
really
us all
cool.
about it.
Yeah, it was really cool. There was this guy.
Just kidding, Jajonies. Peace out. Outro, 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 outro,
Outro. Excelsior, motherfucker.
Dudes talking.